All right, today is May 8th, 2025. Going over today's pre-market. Today we had 8:30 news. Trump speaks at 10 o'clock. Didn't see that one coming. Well, that's major. Um, maybe don't even trade today. What the freak? I did not know that. Trump speaks at 10 o'clock, and he can say any and everything right now, and the market just go boop, bloop. All right, so that says U.S. President in January. He speaks frequently on a broad range of subjects. Only speeches that might have direct market impact are listed on the calendar. And well, was not looking for that at all. Okay, damn. Where did I go to? Let's see where I have it on this one here. There are no coming events. Live news. So it should be under live news. News, right? I don't see anything under live news. So it's be whitehouse.gov /live. So we don't have anything there. So, but it's due to speak at 10. So let me check out another site if I can find it. Federal Reserve Board. Yeah, I don't see anything for him on the 8th. We do have a lot of speakers on Friday. So, but that one is important. Um, I'll just share in the group. So let's do that, and then we'll get to our levels. Before I do that, I need to at least add some color. What is this? No, we don't need that. What is that? Reform. Let's find where it is. All right. So, all right, done with that. Okay, so 8:30 news came out. We have 10:30. So let's see what the 8:30 news did, and then we'll go from there. So let's go to ES. All right, we see that at 8:30, price dropped. All right, but overnight, price freaking moved up. Let's go to my actual. Damn, down. This is it. All right, let's go to a higher time frame. Let's put that there. Boom. Let's zoom in. I don't see any rejection from the 4 hour. Let's go to the daily real quickly. Make sure I didn't miss anything from overnight. We are in an uptrend right now. We're in a major downtrend here. Now we're in an uptrend right now. We're still inside of that weekly level, which is right here. We're still inside of that weekly level. We're outside of this one here. All the buying. This one here had a lot of sell, so maybe above this we can continue higher. All right, so the 4 hour didn't give us anything that we didn't already have. We have this thing here. It's kind of huge, so I did find something on the 30-minute. 1 hour, I don't see anything. We do have this in between, so this level just probably just an annoying level. Price did break below it, created a trend, came back, double bottom right here, pushed up. Looks like we found somewhat of a top. This is the 4 hour abs and resistance. Let's go to the 4 hour real quickly. Yeah, that's a 4 hour. Why can't I see it? Do I have my clock up? Alright, yeah, that's a 4 hour abs resistance. I don't see the clock. It's just hiding. Alright, so we got the 4 hour over here. Let's bring that out to 50%. There we go. Alright, so we can see it. Alright, so we can at least see what's going on back there. Alright. Okay. 1 hour. Created a top inside of that level. 30-minute. Create a top and a sell inside of that level. We got this one here, conjunction down here. I like this one down here. We do have a nice little uptrend, so this is a solid uptrend. So price could definitely come back down to this and bounce. This I am interested in this 30-minute thing. This is a solid uptrend. Though price did not like bounce around like it did in the that 1 minute one that we saw yesterday. It's that solid uptrend, right? So I think my levels will be based off of, did we trend from that level, right? And then how strong was the trend versus the level, like this here, didn't really trend from it. It's just like bounce, and it was already uptrending compared to maybe something before, where if we had a level here, did we trend from it? We did, right? We had a strong sell and we trend from that level. So this here will be a strong area because price really moved away from that one. That's what I'm speculating right now. All right, let's go to the 15-minute. We did that already. Now the 5-minute and the 1 minute is where I'm going to look for a lot of possible intraday areas, right? We kind of broke this overnight, so this can go. Not holding my breath for this one nor this one. This is our top. So right now I'm basically just going to be deleting things. I don't have anything for the 5-minute, which is insane. So I don't have anything for the 5-minute at all up here. We do have a trend line, so 56.20, 56.10 will be important. This is where the FOMC was at. I may have to look into this level to see if there's anything that I can find on the tick chart. Let's go to the 15-minute already. Did the 15-minute. Okay, 1 minute. Now we do have this here in the 1 minute up there. This one I think I'm going to keep. This is the overnight session. We did have a trend straight up out of this one. This one was a lot going on, but I like this one here. Not as strong as I'd like it to be, but it's still strong enough to possibly be a hindrance. Alright, so I'll mark it because price did move away from it. It can be a target. 1 minute ABS support, um, target only, no trades. Bam. Target only, no trades. All right, and then price did kind of like already move below it, so I'm not gonna be looking for a trade there because I would like to see price go down a little further. So I'd like to see that as a target only, no trade. This one here, that one has not been used, and we do have bam, bam. So I would like to see price come back up to this, and because it's a 1 minute, I am going to use the whole entire candle versus the bottom part of it, and this is going to be my 1 minute ABS resistance. It says clean. All right, so we got that one. Okay, this one we broke out of it. All right, broke out of it strongly. All right, someone have a bit of a trend, right? This created a major movement, so maybe, right, this trend line is very soft, right? So this is very weak, so wouldn't be looking for it to be a valid level as far as this here. So no for that one, right? Even though we broke through it, no, because this is what got me last time. Price was like and then it moved down, so never really trended from there. Same thing as that one. That one never really trended from there. This one, yes, we got a trend line, so we're gonna keep that one. All right, let's go to ENQ. All right, same thing. Weekly, a lot of buying. Daily, 4 hour, same thing. You see how this is pretty weak trend from that level. Might delete that, but price did somewhat respect it. 1 hour, this is a trend line. 30-minute, definitely a trend line. I like this one. I think I'm gonna get rid of this one here. I'm gonna keep that one down here, just to continue on with the similarity between the two. Right, so we got that nice trend line. 5-minute. All right, so this doesn't count. Our price is doing a lot right there. Even though price did kind of bounce off of it, it was still in an uptrend. Right, this one never created a downtrend. But if we continue lower and come back, I might be interested in marking it. But right now, not too much. 1 minute. Okay, we do have that same level up here, marking the whole thing. Let me fix my posture. I was having a rounding back for a minute there. Let me fix that. This is 1 minute ABS resistance. All right, for those two match. That level, I think this is the one from no, I think the NQ one, the ES one came from down here. But we do have one for NQ right here. And this one is fresh. And this one actually moved down a little bit. So I'm gonna mark this one here. And let's see if I can find a pair on ES 1 minute ABS support. Okay. Zoom out. Okay. So looking for it come down there. I'm not sure if we have this one, but this is, I believe, is where I got the what's it called? This is a nice little trend bounce off of it. So yeah, maybe we take a trade from that level that I marked no trades. Maybe depending on how price reacts. All right. So as far as this goes, I don't think VIX did anything for me to be concerned with adding or deleting or doing anything with it. Looks like we dropped. Now we're below the open. All right, but nothing like a major. It looks like we're buying from this level here, whatever this is. 1 hour. Okay. So if VIX turns up, ES and NQ could turn down. I like to see VIX come back down, hit this one more time, like push up, come back down, and then really just start pushing up towards those highs there. Let's see if the 30-minute gives us anything. Okay. So we got that 30-minute buy, and then buy right here. We got a little buy here. Price came down, and then we got that absorption buy. So I'd like to see price bounce one more time and then really take off, and hopefully ES and NQ hit that top there that I have and price drop. Let's go to let's add our settlement prices for ES and NQ. We'll open up the side by side. That's not what I'm looking for. I need this one. Set. Huh? All right. Let's do this one here. All right, that one I already marked, right? So let's just, I already put the thing. All right. Okay. Damn, there's a lot going on right here. I definitely would like to see price come back down to here. I am going to see we don't have that there, but we do have maybe something here. So let's just go through the time frames. 4 hour, 1 hour. I'm gonna skip the 30-minute because the 30-minute switches this whole thing gray. I want to see if the 15-minute does that. Yep, it does also. 30-minute. Okay, the 30-minute we got this here, which is this right here. So I'm gonna mark this one for VIX. This is a 30-minute ABS resistance. Bam. Right? Our lows have been broken for all of them. Price did not really care what a high nor what a low was. Let's go to the 15-minute. I don't really have a 15-minute anything. This one has this. I don't see anything there. All right, let's go to the 5-minute. All right, I don't have a 5-minute anything for anyone. This one has this. All right, so nothing really there. Nice downtrend. All right, let's go to the 1 min. I still like to see price come up to this. I'll keep an eye on this. We did flirt and drop, so, but I'm not sure what to make of that. I think it's this absorption right here, but that's just a news heavy drop. All right, 1 minute. We got this very weak, and then prices drop. All right. So they both have the same 1 minute area as far as the top part goes. For this part over here, all right, we got a level right here. I feel like it's this. All right, so that one, and Q's ABS support. NQ's 1 minute ABS support. Bounce right off of that crap. Bam! Boom bop, bim bop, boom bop, bow. Bounce right off of that. So what we got? Let's go back. Now, do we have the similar thing right here? We do. We have this level here. I'm gonna mark this one. That one's back a little bit. So that one starts up here. All right, and that's where we got a lot of buying from. So why not? Why can't it be a buy area? So this is 1 minute ABS support. This is ES's. All right, and then we got that. I don't know, maybe. Alright, cool. Okay. That's about it. Let's go over news one more time. Trump speaks at 10 o'clock. We got the 8:30 that came out already. Yeah. And I don't see anything in the lives. And that's basically it. And earnings wise, yesterday Walt Disney came out. Let's see what Disney looked like. Because Disney was one of the ones that I marked for something of importance. Yeah, see, I didn't have Trump on my list for speakers today. It just appeared. It wasn't there before. We have Uber and Walt Disney. So let's look at Uber and Disney real quickly, just the charts. Let's load up my favorite. I really like this here. What the fuck? Alright, let's go to 4 hour. Yeah, it gapped up prior to earnings. Freaking ridiculous. The heck? I used to have like a thing for this, right? It was supposed to be 2 days, right? It was like 2 days setup, and I said price can come back, and look, price came back to this area last year very nicely, came back to it again this year, and bounce. Like, so the levels I've marked last year, I haven't looked at this for a long time. So the levels I've marked had just been working. This is freaking ridiculous. Right? Because I think I marked this back around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Right, I marked it there. The price crushed that level, came up, and I stopped looking at it. It was just there's just too much stuff trying to work with at one time. But the levels, as far as the levels go, this is before I had all of this. Boom, sell. Yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into it. RSIs crashed over. Let's get into it. RSIs. Boom. Probably could just sell, move, trade RSIs on just these higher time frames. Let's see what the 3D looked like, because I think it was the 2D I was using. Let's get that Uber, and then I'll be done. I have about a few more minutes before the market opens. 4 hours. I feel like Uber dropped. Kind of just stayed the same way. Had earnings here. But that was Wednesday. Wednesday open, it popped up. So we had nothing here. So Peloton was this morning. So Peloton dropped. And then Shopify dropped. Nobody's shopping anymore. Alright, I know we had Visa and MasterCard last time. MasterCard is just M. Nope. MA. I can't really make sense of this. Oh, MasterCard bounced. Well, we had probably should have been looking at the banks. Probably should have been looking at the banks. Look how we dropped to this level here and bought up. Let's go to Visa. Nice strong sell, bought up, and this is the same areas where ES and Q were at. Alright. Yeah, I think we definitely are in an uptrend. Alright, so that's it for me.